Hello everybody, thank you so much for pressing play on my video today. My name is Charlene Luciano from stampwithshar.com and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. And in today's video tutorial we are going to make this really cute little box, and it has a sweet little belly band, and the designer series paper is from the Myths and Magic, and this just opens like so. And that's your little box, and you can put your little goodies in there. Super cute. But what I really like about this box is you can get 2 boxes out of one sheet of 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and they store flat, so you can make a whole bunch of these in advance, and then when you need them you just whip it out and they're all ready to go. Super cute, you guys. So I'm going to show you how we did this. Let's get started. So I have my Simply Scored scoring board, and we're going to do some scoring. I have some Melon Mumbo cardstock, and this is cut at 4 by 11, and with the 11 inches along the top, we're going to score at 1 inch. We're going to score at 2. We're going to score at 6, and we're going to score at 7. We're going to rotate it, and with the 4 inch along the top, we're going to score this at 1, and we're going to score this at 3. Now, before I put this away, we need to do some additional scoring. So I've just got my ruler, and we are going to score from point to point. Well, let me start by saying we're going to cut these 2 squares away. So let's go ahead and cut those away. Okay, so now we're going to do some additional scoring. We are going to score from that point there down to that point there. And we are going to score from that point to that point. And then we're going to score from that point to that point. And that point to that point. And then I'm going to bring in my envelope punch board because we need to round these corners. I'm just going to fold that. And then I have a 1/2 inch circle punch, and we're just going to fold this down, and we are going to punch a little notch out, making sure we're centered, because that's where we're going to put our finger and pull. Alright, so now we are going to fold and burnish all our score lines. Oh. Sugar, I scored on the wrong score line. Oops. Alright, so it's got to go from that point to that point, and that point to that point. My bad. Alright, so that's... Okay, so you're going to go from the inner point to the outer points. Okay, alright, so now we're going to add some adhesive, and I'm using my tear and tape. And we're going to put some tear and tape over here. Over here. We're going to put some tear and tape there. We're going to put some tear and tape over here. and then we are whoops, just want to make sure I'm putting it in the right place, and that's going to pop up like so. So we want to put adhesive in this corner. I have my paper piercing tool. We're going to remove all the backing. And now we're going to just fold it over. And I'm going to use my bone folder just to give it a good press. And I don't like this little bit sticking out here, so I'm just going to bring in my punch again and just punch those bits that was hanging out of there. So now when you go and make your little box, that's just going to fit in. Hold on, I'm going to have to cut my side a little bit. It's not quite, it's like catching. All right. There we go. And that's going to fit in there like that. I have a piece of designer series paper, and this is from the Myths and Magic, and this piece is cut at 1.5 inch by 12. This paper, you guys, is amazing. If you have little boys and little girls, this paper is perfect. I'm actually going to stock up because I know for my kids' parties and stuff, I'm definitely going to use this paper. Awesome. And I am just going to wrap it around, and then when I get to that point, I'm just going to give it a little pinch so that I can go in and just fold it and fold that. All right, so we got that and that. I'm going to bring this over, give it a little pinch, Then I'm going to reinforce with my hands. And then I am just going to add some tear and tape. Oops. A couple strips at the top. Now when you put this on, you don't want to do it too tight because you want it to be able to slide on and off. So you don't want it too tight. Okay. And then I went ahead and die cut with my layering circles and my stitch shape framelit circles. I went ahead and die cut out my pieces. I have my stamp mounted. I'm going to use my Memento ink, and this says, "Wishing you a lovely day." And this is from the Lovely Wishes. Love this stamp. And I'm just going to stamp that. I'm going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue. And just load it up, because glimmer paper, it's hard to get anything to stick on it except for dimensionals for some reason, but I find that the multi-purpose glue works really nicely. And you just want to give it a good press and hold it there for a few seconds, And then you're going to attach this on your belly band where that little cutoff is, so you don't see that. And that's going to sit there like that. I have some ribbon, and this is the glimmer ribbon. And you're just going to tie a little bow. Super cute, you guys. Right? Now, my bow skills are terrible, so I'm not going to attempt that on camera. But I really hope you enjoyed today's project and are going to give this a try. Thank you so much for watching me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel so that you don't miss the next video. If you are in the US and you're interested in purchasing any of the products that I did use today, they will be linked in the description below. I will also have a detailed written description with measurements over on my website at www.stampwithshar.com. I'd love to have you guys come and visit me there, where I do post projects every weekday to inspire you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Take care.